I am very inactive physically. I procrastinate a lot. I have no motivation. I don't feel passion for the things I used to feel passion for. And it's hard for me to find a reason to hashtag believe. Okay? He says, I understand that it's all my responsibility, but I don't understand why, even when I know that I still don't behave like that. And sometimes I don't even know what to think about when I am alone by myself. He says, I also struggle a bit with porn addiction, but I used to have a record of 72 days of no fat, which actually makes me proud and gives me a reason that I can get over it. Okay, so that's it together. I can always reread certain sections if you want me to, Evan. But let me just give him my perfect solution that encapsulate everything he just talks about. This right here, something over video. You see this book right here, Built to Serve? You have to pick this book up. You have to pick this book up. And the reason why is because everything you just mentioned, this book right here will solve every single one of those problems, one of those issues, because it's not really all about you, but we're going to explain things to you from a deeper perspective and get you that inspiration, get you that motivation, get you that purpose in life. This book will do that for you. And coming up, you when you become when you purchase this book, you get to become part of a community. You see my hat where it says Movement Makers? You can have the opportunity to become part of a community. So you're no longer going to be there all by yourself, thinking alone by yourself. We've got some wonderful other bonuses coming up for you. We have the Built to Serve Readers Club starting January the 3rd. So your timing is perfect. We also, you get to be in the Insider Readers Facebook Club with Evan every single Thursday. I mean, I'm going to let Evan go on and expand, but he's going to give you some more specific things right now that you could do individually. But I'm telling you, don't try to solve this by yourself. Become part of a group of people who will care about you, who will love you, who will become your family. And then we also will give you instructions, wisdom, strategies on exactly what to do and how to do it. Built to Serve. This is the best book for you right now. I promise you that. I promise you. Okay, I'm going to let Evan take it. Let me go section by section.
Sit in my section?
Oh, paragraph by paragraph.
Oh, section by section. No. So, yes, I mean, Built to Serve was written for hard times, and so I think it's a great fit if you're looking for reading material. What I'd say is you have to, if you want to start to believe, right? That was the starting point. It's like I'm struggling to find a reason to still believe, right?
Right, but part of it was, I guess he was given the symptoms of he's being very inactive physically, procrastinating a lot, no motivation, no passion for things that he used to feel passion for. And so it's hard for him to find a reason, like really a purpose and a why to believe. Like he's almost want to give up hope. He almost wants like, what's the point? And
you've got to find a way. I mean, so let's dive into the content of the book, but you've got to find a way to help people.
Yes.
If it's only about you, you'll stay stuck and feel like there is no hope. You've got to find a way to help people, and you've got to start making momentum happen. Like even in a small step. Think about there was one positive thing in that whole string. And again, so I'm a visual person, and there was a lot of listening, which is a little harder for me. But you had a challenge that you did for a couple months, and you finished that, and you felt great about yourself, right? It's the forward progression. That's what you need. Now, if you can tie that into actually serving and helping other people so that the results of what you're doing is having an impact, and you see it, that because you were here, because you showed up today, it changed somebody's life for the better, right? That's how you shift from living in the past of like, I used to be like this, and I used to have this, and I used to have this motivation, now I don't, to actually living in the present and getting excited about the future. So that's the process. You have to find the thing that you would love to do that's going to serve other people. So I'm trying to play and get out of this fight at the same time.
But that's okay. Take a pause. Hey, something over there. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Can you just type in your first name in the chat? That just makes it more personal for me, so I can address you by your first name also. Just your first name. You're not your middle name, last name. None of that. Because I want this to be an ongoing thing. I want you, before you leave this stream, I want you to get a breakthrough. I want you to have something that moves the needle for you, so that when you leave this stream, you feel better and you feel like you have the answer to get started and get some momentum going. So give us some feedback of how is this, what we're saying to you. Give us some feedback, in real time. How is this resting for you? I mean, are you getting what we're saying, or you still need more clarity, or you're looking from you need another perspective? Let us know so we know, if we're hitting everything on the right, hitting all the right notes. Remember that, Evan?
Yeah. So listen, like self-love, self-confidence, self-respect, which is lacking right now, right? The self-respect comes from doing difficult things. So doing the challenge, I think, was just for yourself. I don't know if that was helping other people, but even just doing that makes you feel better about yourself. Fantastic, because you accomplished something that was difficult, that maybe you didn't think was possible. And then here you did it. When you can marry that with also helping other people, that's when life explodes in a really positive way for you.
Okay, so here's a follow-up, which is good. And welcome, Night. We'll ask some questions. We're here for you. So he says, I agree with Evan. My thing that I felt a huge passion for was fiction writing. And one of the reasons was to speak for those who are voiceless. That makes sense to you.
Fixing writing?
No, fiction.
Fiction writing. Okay, say it again. His thing was fiction writing?
Fiction, yeah. He had a huge passion for fiction writing, because one of the reasons was to speak for those who are voiceless.
Okay. And so he wants to be the fiction writer himself, or he wants to help other people with their fiction writing?
Okay, there you go. Something with video. So, were you going to be the writer, or what was going to be your role in the industry of writing fiction? I don't watch porn every day, but I used to struggle with urges when they come. I use past simple form so that I don't connect this idea with the new identity I want to build. He says, I'm currently reading Atomic Habits, which introduced me to that idea.
Sure. Listen, play with it. If it works for you, awesome. If you're trying to disassociate yourself with who you used to be and trying to build a new identity, great. The most important thing, though, so that's a great step. The most important thing is showing yourself, not through the language that you're just talking to yourself, but through the action. It's the action. So what is the next challenge you need to take on that's gonna you come out of it feeling proud of yourself? That's the game. You have to come out and feel proud of yourself. I'm proud of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So what's that next action for you? And I wanted to tie it into, it's great to have a health one, but tying it into something that is related to serving others and helping and is aligned with your mission. So something around the writing I'd love to see. I don't know if he responded about the...
Yeah, that's right, he did.
Are you writing? No, but is he writing himself or is he helping other people write?
Oleg, we need more clarity in regards to the fiction writing.
Yeah.
Are you the author? Are you writing the fiction, helping others write it, or developing stories around that? And how are you becoming a voice for the voiceless around your writing or around fiction writing?
Right.
Please let us know.
Either way, he said he was trying to give a voice to the voiceless, right?
Right.
So doing something every day that you see actually leads to that is the shift. Like, that's your next challenge. You do that. If you did something every day, no matter how small, some small step every day, you're talking about atomic habits, right? You want to build the next habit, this is what you need to do. Every day where you felt like you're contributing to helping people who have no voice find theirs, you do that every day, your life will change. Your confidence will shift forward. Everything will change. Much more than just changing how you refer to yourself too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good. It's a small little step, but more than the language is the action. You won't even need the language as much anymore because you just have become the new person. So I was trying to help to find it. I don't know what the actual thing is, but something you can do every day for 90 days, 120 days, 200 days, right? Like something that you can do that helps you feel connected to your mission and helping people find their voice.
And that's why I'm a big believer in social groups, because there's strength in numbers, there's safety in numbers. When you're part of a social group, there's accountability, there's sharing, there's serving, there's support. You're not in this by yourself. So you have to be part of a social group. And that's why I referred to you earlier about getting involved with movement makers and things such as that, because to have that support is everything. It's everything. You discover things about yourself you never knew because there's other people giving you wonderful, honest, caring, loving feedback and give you answers and giving you perspectives that your own mind cannot think of, because they have different experiences and different wisdom they get to share with you. You gotta be part of a social group. I wrote short stories and poems. I would start on big projects but never finish. Just planning concepts for the development of the plot and characters. Also, my friend had encouraged me a lot because I had shown them my work before.
Great. So listen, this is all coming together, right? You started but didn't finish. This is what you need to do. Finish it. Show yourself that Oleg finishes projects. That's the identity that you need to tie yourself into. That's what's going to make you feel proud, self-confident, amazing. Finish it. Finish your writing. Finish your writing project. Make it happen. And then second, to Zan's point earlier about community, this friend of yours is a blessing. That's amazing. Congratulations. And if you need to be around him more, then do it. So you have people who are supporting you and cheering you on. And if he doesn't want to support you anymore, or you need more, sure, move it, or come here. We're here.
Yes.
Come here. Join the stream. We'll always give you a hug, some love, some encouragement, some wisdom, all in that process, because we want to see you win.
Yes. So your new identity should be, I finish what I start.
Yeah, and especially this writing thing, because this writing thing is important to you, right? This writing thing is no joke. This matters. This isn't just some little challenge you've got for yourself. This is a big deal. So I want to see you write it. So that's your challenge. That's going to be the most effective habit that you can start to build, right? Talking again about atomic habits. You reading that? More important than how you call yourself, using a past tense, this is it. Every day, no matter how you feel, you're going to get up and write for at least an hour. And some days it's going to be great, and some days it's going to feel forced, but it doesn't matter because you show up. That's the identity shift you need to make.
Yep.
Every day. Go print off FlexiX. Go to if you go to my website, like evancarmichael.com/flexdx.pdf, or DM me on Instagram and I'll send you the link if you can't get that. That will change your life. It's free. It's a PDF. You just put it on your fridge every day. Do that every single day.
Is that it right there? I put it in the comment section.
Yeah, .pdf.
Oh, okay, FlexDX.pdf.
Yeah, fill that out, put it on your fridge, and then write every day. Your life will change.